Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am creating this look using some of the makeup that I recently purchased, and also I'm playing for the first time with the new Nars Inferno eyeshadow palette that they released for the holidays. I'm going to create a look with this. I'm going to do swatches. If you want to see how to create this look and hear what are my thoughts about the palette, please keep on watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, you know the drill. Click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And watch in HD. Like, to watch in HD, there's like the little parameters like right here, I think. You just click on it and then you have the options for the quality of the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get started. So here is the Love is the Foundation brush, shape of a heart basically, and Kathleen Light, Raw Beauty Christie, and a lot of other people kept raving about that brush like for years. So that's the one for this year. I think every year they come up with a new one. So this one has little hearts. It's cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put that amount of the Laura Mercier, a tiny pump of that one. Well, the brush feels nice. I'm gonna need more of that mixture for the other side. So see, it gives like that nice coverage, like light coverage, because I didn't put too much of a pure one. Now with what I'm gonna wear for eyeshadow, probably I should have gone for full coverage, but whatever. I don't feel like wearing full coverage foundation today. And now I can just take a bit of the pure wherever I have blemishes that are healing and just go on top. I'm gonna finish on the lid. Nice brush. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury corrector, medium 2. You know what? I'm gonna use the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in the shade 5. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows, and I wore that in my Charlotte Tilbury holiday collection, but I didn't show you exactly how it works. So that's the Flower Draw the Line eyebrow pencil in the shade Blonde, and this is such a good eyebrow pencil. Like, the texture is kind of waxy, but the color is bang on for me, and it's rare because I'm usually brunette, but here my hair is a bit blonder and it looks really good. Comes with a little brush on the other side. So you can brush them down if you want. I know a lot of makeup artists do that. Lisa Eldridge does that. It allows you to draw your shape and see where you're missing hair, basically. And it stays put all day long. See, so easy, and the color is perfect. Now I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to keep them in place. Okay, I'm gonna use again the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette, Gorgeous Glowing Beauty. If you haven't seen the review, the video for the holiday collection, I will link it right here. This is how it looks like inside. Use the bronzer, which is a nice, warm, kind of a little bit shimmery bronzer. Just launched a new highlighter. I'm buying so much makeup, guys. Ugh. I'm buying mostly for my channel, my videos, but at one point I'm gonna have to slow down. I think maybe after Christmas I will do I'll be on a no-buy for a month. I know it doesn't seem like a long time, but it will be for me, like, because I have a feeling I'm buying makeup 3 times a week or something like that, and my budget is a little bit all over the place right now. And I have so much at home. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a project pan, but I'm not gonna be able to keep going like that. That's for sure. And I'm still very small according to the brands, to the big brands like to send me PR, and that's fine, but well, no, that's not fine, because I find like I do dedicated videos. For the palettes I do 3 looks 1 palette, or sometimes even 6, like it depends. I do 2 videos. Anyway, it's just yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep going like that with my budget. I'm already picky with what I'm buying. I'm gonna pick up these blushes. I really like that color. Actually, it's really soft. Maybe I'll just use Swish actually today. A little bit on the nose, tuk tuk tuk. I think that's all for the palette. I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Flex Highlighter in the shade Lit. I've been used that one on my channel for a while. This is how it looks like. Very beaming highlighter. I'm gonna use the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Looking nice and glowy. Okay, so now, star of the show. I had this for maybe 10 days, but I've been so busy with new launches, I didn't have time. So that's the Nars Inferno eyeshadow palette. That's really cool packaging. In the sun, it really shines. This, the coat, the glitter coat, doesn't not transfer. It doesn't like spread glitters all over the place. I think it looks really nice. These, I believe, are glitters, so use at your own discretion on your eyeballs. I don't know if it's not safe. What would they put it in an eyeshadow palette, right? So I'm gonna have to play with it today because I'm sure it looks stunning. We're gonna do some swatches very, very quickly. I'm not sure I'm gonna say the names. We have 12 eyeshadows here. So these are the 4 shades on the top. Second row. Oh, that looks really cool. Can you see that? Not sure if it's safe, but it's really pretty. I think you definitely need glitter glue with that. The other one, it's hard to swatch them. I think you see them better on my finger, to be honest. I'm going to swatch quickly the last one because I thought I did. Then my camera made me believe it was recording. It was not. And I just removed everything. So here, that's the black one. It's nice and pigmented. I'm gonna use my primer quickly. I'm gonna start with this to actually set my lid in the crease most particularly. Looks like it's the perfect match for my skin tone. I'm not gonna put too much here, just mostly here, so my concealer slash primer does not crease. Actually, bring it right here to soften the edges so it blends easily. Okay, pretty color when you don't want to wear anything on your lid, but you want to have a clean base, you know. It's pretty. Well, I'm gonna go with the brick shade, this one, and I'm using a Smith 230. I'm gonna go outer corner. Oh, that's very pigmented. I'm gonna work it in my crease on top of that shade, cream shade. Well, it's blending nicely. It's packing on. Well, so far, no complaints. Let's take a Morphe R39. I'm gonna play with the black one actually. I'm gonna place the black in the outer corner. It's pigmented, guys, very pigmented, because I barely tapped the brush on the pan. It's pretty. Okay, slowly drag whatever is left on my brush in the crease. In the inner corner, I'm gonna go with the shade. Not showing up much with that brush. This is a Luxie 121. Not showing much. Let's see with the finger. A little bit more. Tiny bit. It's very, very subtle. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see. I really want to use that glitter thing. Actually, I'm gonna pick up that bronze shade right here. Some chunky glitters in it. Okay, it's just because I realized that I think these here are creating nice looks too. So, but I really want to use that shade, so maybe that was a mistake. Let's try a little bit of that one. Okay, I prefer that. Okay, now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it, whatever. Hopefully it works, otherwise I'm gonna have to start all over. I'm gonna pick up the Dennis & Meyrick's Color Fix Glaze in the shade Clear. I'm just gonna apply a little bit on that Sigma F75. And let's try to see, hopefully it will work as a tacky base, like almost like a glitter glue. And place it in the center of the lid. And now I'm picking up the glitter. Yeah, it works. That's fun. And then pack on again. So if you want it a bit more sparse, you just do one coat, but I wanted to see with two coats how it goes. Oh, that's pretty. So let's see, I'm gonna reinforce a tiny bit the crease with actually that brown. I'm gonna try as many colors as possible. Well, let's try this shade as a inner corner highlight and see if it works better. Now I'm going to take that shade on the lower lash line. That's a ColourPop pencil brush. So far, no fallout at all. Smaller Luxie 246, and I'm going to pick up the black again. Actually, I really like that black. Really easy to do a smoky line with it. Let's do that here. Just to wing it out a tiny bit. Then I feel like I'm missing a little bit of something here. I'm gonna put that shade. Okay, eyes are done. It looks really nice. It looks really cool. Now my Dennis & Meyrick's gel is not ideal. Like while I was doing my putting on the eye pencil and put the mascara, it creased a tiny bit. So the glitter is lifted a little bit. So ideally I think you need like an actual glitter glue. I pack on a bit more and no problem, and maybe actually now it won't crease. I use my Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixie by Petra in the shade Black Cocoa. Love these eye pencils. I talk about these all the time. I tightline with the black one on under my upper lashes. And now I think it looks good with like a balm. But I recently got a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Bear With Me. It's not new, but the packaging looks pretty cute. So I actually wore this one the other day and it does not move, and it's probably one of my favorite formula for a liquid lipstick. So let's see, I think it will look good with that like super sparkly intense eye look, and I really like the color. And that is the final look. What do you guys think? I really like it. I like how the skin looks like. I like the lips. The eyes are fun. So I'm gonna zoom you in. They're fun, and this is very, very sparkly. I think it's a lot of fun. Now I'll have to see how it behaves within the day, if it's creasing again with a gel I used, and if it gets in my eyeballs. So I'll let you know if I don't have time to do a little check-in. I will let you know in the comments down below. Okay, it's been a few hours now and the skin still looks really good. I ate something very oily and I had to take off a liquid lipstick, and I just put a Sephora lip gloss that I actually really like. It's slightly plumping. It's feeling really cooling on the lips. It's nice, it's pretty. It has a light sheen like a beige. It's clear but with a little bit of beige in it. Very pretty. The eyes are still looking good, but I already told you guys, I think I should actually really put glitter glue with it because it tends to separate a little bit. But it still looks really pretty. Like, I got lots of compliments, well, especially because it's during the day, so I think people notice a bit more. It's a bit more intense. So far, it looks really good, except for a little creasing, but then I just rub it with my finger. I end up having a little bit of glitters on my fingers, but yeah, it is what it is. The eyebrow pencil, I love. The Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette, beautiful. Since I got it a few days ago, I've been playing with it, and I absolutely love the color of a blush. Like the two blushes, but like the first one, the Swish one, oof, so pretty. The highlighter is very beaming. For mascara, I used the Tarte Big Ego mascara. You really have to layer on to see something different. Alright, next day here. I just want to create a second look with the palette because I have a feeling you would like to see another look, not necessarily sparkly. I'm gonna do something a bit more muted. I'm probably gonna stay like with these shades right here. Yeah, I'm testing out the new Shiseido Self-Refreshing Foundation. I haven't purchased it yet. I got a sample at Shoppers, and so far I think it looks really good. Let me turn on that light here. I keep forgetting. It looks really nice, but now it's not been long enough for me to tell, but the color is good. I'm between like pine and alder. I'm wearing pine right now, and I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, anyway, sorry I have mascara on. I was wearing makeup before, but hopefully you don't mind. So let's see, I have a bit of concealer on my lid. I'm going to quickly put a little bit of translucent powder. Let's see how it behaves when I set the concealer. I'm not putting too much, but just a tiny bit. So yesterday I was wearing the super sparkly look. I got lots of compliments. Now I really need to find a primer that works with glitter or like a glitter glue, because it kept separating all day long. So I had like to blend my crease, and the more I was blending my crease, and I got sparkles like on my fingers, and then to take it off, it was not too complicated, but still this morning I woke up with glitters all over my face, and particularly like stuck in my eyebrows. I don't know how I managed to do that, but well, it was there. You know what, I'm gonna use that shade again. I'm gonna do something soft. I could have set my concealer with this actually, forgot. Almost go there. I'm gonna go to that shade, which once again, when you blend it, you get more of a matte than a glitter, like sparkly effect, but it's fine. I'm just taking a tiny bit with my Sigma E35, and I'm going really lightly with it. I'm gonna go to that shade, same brush. Let's try with that brush, a Luxie 209, same shade. To pack it on a tiny bit more, actually. Yeah, that's pretty. Pretty color, very soft. That's a daytime look, really. So I don't want to use a black, although I really like it because it blends really easily. I'm just going to go back to that first shade, the brown, but I'm going to be a bit more intense with it. Drag it to the crease. Now I'm going to try that shade again because yesterday it really didn't work out. So let's see what we can do here. And I'm going to place it in the inner corner. Okay, it works a bit better with that pencil brush. I have a feeling that's a shade I might have to wet. Let's see. Because right now I'm not super impressed with it. Yeah, that needs a little bit of help. On the brow bone. Yeah, it doesn't do much for me, but well. I'm gonna go with my finger and I'm gonna place this shade in the center of the lid. On the lower lash line, I'm gonna go with that first brown. I played with shades like that before, like a matte brown that seems to be glittery, but honestly, when you play with it, unless maybe you use a glitter glue, you don't see any glitter. But that's a pretty color. I'm gonna go a tiny bit with that shade, make the junction right here. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs eyeliner gel eye crayon in the shade Brown Out. And my eyes are so red, guys, so I know I'm playing a lot with makeup, so that probably doesn't help. But if you have any recommendations, like for drops or little tricks, please share, because that's annoying. Okay, is that thing really dry or what? This one has a little bit of glitters in it, but nothing too intense. I think you see the glitters if you decide to smudge it. Alright, I actually decided to go with my Pixie by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen in the Waterline, the black one, because I thought the Marc Jacobs was not showing up enough. And then I put a little bit of Hourglass blush from the Ghost Quad, the Brilliant Nude, and the Blush Infinite Flush. And then I'm going to use House Laboratories the Riot lip gloss in the shade Entranced. I really like that. I still haven't done my video for House Laboratories, but I really do like the lip gloss. And that's the final look for this second look with the Nars Inferno eyeshadow palette. Something way more easygoing, daytime and nighttime. Like, I think it's, yeah, merging to nighttime look. You can wear that for a nice little date too. It's nice, it's not too much. So overall, I'm gonna do a little second conclusion in case things have changed. The glitters get a little bit all over the place when you try to take it off. Otherwise, it doesn't move much. I didn't have any fallout within the day, so you definitely need a glitter glue for that. Otherwise, I think it's a pretty palette. I don't think it's absolutely necessary. I would purchase other palettes before that one, but if you like Nars eyeshadows, and these are actually pretty easygoing, like if you put that on the side, you know, and well, maybe the red, this is pretty easygoing eyeshadow palette. These are really neutral here, but black is really good. I really like the black. I don't like that eyeshadow. I think it's not performing well at all. That's the only one in the palette I'm disappointed with. This one, I think, well, if you're my skin tone, this is the perfect shade to wear on a bare lid, you know, when you don't want to wear anything. This is nice, like it gives you a nice clean lid, or if you want to set your concealer or eyeshadow primer. I really like that color. Have yet to play with this one. Otherwise, all the rest perform really well. For the price, I think I'd rather have like add a little bit more and have one of the Pat McGrath Labs quads, or the Charlotte Tilbury luxury palette of Pops Celestial, like the Celestial palette. So yeah, there it is, the final look. I think it looks really pretty. I think the skin looks really good. I really like to mix my foundations together. Like some days I like to have a glowy skin, but I need a little bit more coverage. So that's the best of both worlds, right? You take a tinted moisturizer and a full coverage foundation, mesh them together, and that's perfect. It's also nice if you have a foundation that is a bit too dark because it's from summer and you want to make it a bit lighter with a lighter foundation. It's nice, you can do your little mixture. The highlighter is beautiful. I love a Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette. I think the bronzer is really nice, the blush is really nice. Even the blush is very glowy overall. The eyebrow pencil is great if you have a chance to order it from Ulta or you live in the States. Lucky ones. I like to get Flower Beauty here in Canada. If it's available, let me know because I haven't seen it in any store. So I'll be curious. The eyes, I think, are fun. You just need a glitter glue for those glitter shades. It's fun for an event if you have like maybe a wedding at night or a gala or a New Year's Eve party. It's nice. The lips, I love the color, and it lasts for a really long time. You can eat, unless you eat like something very oily. You can eat, you can drink, you can kiss your significant other, and it doesn't move at all. So yeah, and that's the typical nude I love. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what are your thoughts about that little palette. It's limited edition, so I'm not sure for how long it will be available. Are you interested? What you want to see next? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram. Take care, have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.